everyone, and welcome back to Herky the Cavalier's channel. I'm here today with Herky and Milton, and we wanted to discuss a topic that's very important for small breeds and Cavaliers, not in particular, but Cavaliers can get affected by this, and it's anal glands or anal sacs. And I just wanted to tell you what it is and how you can take care of it and the maintenance and everything. And please note that I'm not a healthcare professional or a vet by any means. It's just that we do take care of the girls' anal sacs, and we wanted to let you know that it's something important that you should keep in mind when you have a small dog. So what anal sacs are is it's like anal glands, which are on the sides of your dog's anus at the 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock position when you look at it from... If your dog is standing from behind at the 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock position, on the sides of your dog's anus will be the anal glands. And there's little sacs in there that have some sort of secretions in it, and they're like brownish black little secretions, and they smell really strong, and that's usually how dogs recognize each other's smell, and that's why they like to smell each other's bum, because that's where it smells the strongest. And basically those secretions can get expelled when your dog has a bowel movement, but for smaller dogs it's usually a bit more difficult, so that's why it's important to take care of them. And they're usually able to empty their glands when they go poo because of the sphincter muscles around the anus can actually expel that while they have a bowel movement. But for smaller dogs it's sometimes more difficult, and it's really important for you to take care of those sacs, because when they're too full they can get impacted, and that means they're going to get swollen and they can get really uncomfortable, and they can end up hurting and becoming an abscess as well. And we actually know a friend, Bowser, he's a Cavalier also, and he had his anal sacs impacted and they were really swollen, and they ended up having to go to the vet and having some emergency procedure done for him. And it can get really painful, especially if you don't tend to them regularly. And there are some rumors that say that they empty anal sacs, but you have to be careful that they actually empty them from the inside and not only from the outside. Some people try to do it at home also, and I wouldn't recommend that personally. They just sort of squeeze the anus, and then it supposedly empties the sacs. But when you go to the vet, and I'll insert some footage, she actually goes into the anus and empties the sacs from inside as well, so you really make sure that they're empty. It's also really important that you don't do it at home, just because it's not a really super clean environment. It's not as sterile, let's say at the vet, that always gets cleaned out. You should also wear gloves. You don't want to damage your dog's rectum and anus on the inside with your nails, for example. So that's why it's always recommended to go to a vet and not do it at home. And I wouldn't do it at the groomers either. So when you go to the vet to do that, the frequency really depends on each dog. And a good sign to know that your dog needs to get his or her anal sacs emptied is if they are scooting. And scooting is when they sit on the floor and they sort of rub their bums on carpets or usually more rugged surfaces, because it feels good and it's sort of like an itchy relief for them. That's a good sign that they have some sort of fuller anal sacs. And we try to go every few months with the girls, but Milton was the first time that we went this past weekend, and hers weren't really full, but Herky's were really full, and the vet said that it was getting even thick and really hard to remove, so it's important to go on a regular basis. I think we were pretty negligent, and last time we went was over a year ago, so that wasn't really good on our behalf, and that's why I wanted to tell you about it so that you're aware of it. So when they go to the vet, she actually empties the glands from the inside. She actually inserts a finger in your dog's anus and empties the glands, and it's pretty interesting to watch actually, because she removed so much stuff and secretion from Herky's bum, and it smelled so bad. Honestly, I feel really bad for her vet because Herky is such a filthy little girl, but it's our fault, it's fine. And then they actually clean out the area after. Of course, it's less messy if your dog has really short hair, like a Chihuahua, for example. They have no hair, so it doesn't get all in their bum fur. The procedure is less expensive than a consultation. At our vet, they cost about $38 per dog, so I think it's really good, especially if it can prevent your dog's anal sacs from getting impacted. So that's it for now. I hope this video video was helpful for you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to her channel and make sure that you hit that notification bell, because even if you're subscribed, it happens that YouTube doesn't show the videos anymore. So make sure you click the notification bell. You get notified when we have new videos out. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. We'll do our best to answer your questions and concerns. So thank you so much for watching. We love you and we'll see you soon. Bye!